I lost a bit of freaking enthusiasm with this build. It's just taken so long to get the final 10% of stuff kind of knuckled down and done. Just days and days and days. Not complaining. It is quite enjoyable building these things, but when the sun's shining and you want to be out using them and you're having to force yourself to be locked away in a garage and just plod through them. And they're all good. We got it finished off and over to Bailey Performance. Had a few issues, obviously never been ran at all, so he finished off the wiring for me and there was a few little bits. But as he went to go and map it, he couldn't get it in gear, so something had obviously gone wrong with the clutch when we fitted it. So we thought, trailered it back, got the gearbox off and everything was fine. And then turned out all it was is the clutch pedal needed adjusting. So I'm saying this not to make myself look like an absolute wally, just so if you ever fit a clutch and have the same issue. Basically took it back to him and he's mapped it all up for me. That was back in April, so I was then hoping to get loads of track days in, but there's been so many teething issues. I've been quite lucky with the other builds I've done, but this one I've had loads of stuff to go through. It's just little bits and bobs, but the main issues I've had have all been turbo related. The turbos failed a couple of times and the actuator rods as well, so that's actually now cost 6 track days. So luckily with Open Track they do this brilliant thing where you can literally cancel up to the day before, so you can have a track day booked and not lose the money. So all I've really been doing is fixing it, driving it, fixing it, driving it, fixing it, driving it over the last 6 months, and it wore a bit thin, but hopefully now we've got a brand new turbo on it and I bloody hope we have some fun in it now. It's so enjoyable to be back in it. I've still got a fair bit to do, but happy with how it's looking as a whole. And how it feels, no, not so much. I mean, it was never going to feel nice on the roads with quite wide semi-slick tyres and quite a wide track as well. It pushes and pulls a bit, and at the moment I've got no power steering, so it is a bit of a workout. Some things I had to just kind of go for it really. I knew things like the tilt seat. I had to drill that and mount that myself, and I knew it would only take an hour or so, but essentially at the end of that hour it would have gone well and I'd have the seat fitted, or I'd have butchered a tilt seat and need to order another one. I think the steering wheel's a bit too close to me. I think the roll cage gets in the way of my heel and toe in. I don't know what I can do about that, but certainly a few other bits and bobs to look at as well. The tyres scrub a little bit, the geo's not great, the coilovers, even on the two-way adjustable Protex, and they don't feel that great. Just loads of, I wouldn't even say teething problems, they're not teething problems, they're just fine-tuning. I took for granted how much fine-tuning a build like this is going to need. I heavily doubt I'll be able to race it this year, but I'd love to get to a Nippon Challenge race as soon as possible. So let's see how the next few little track days go. Right, anyway, I've waffled on for too long. Take it easy, guys. See you later. I've run the battery flat.
Are you kidding?
No.
I was videoing that as well.